Oh, Premier Ford. Oh, Dougie. Oh, Dougie Fresh. You bought a $28 million plane. You got backlash. Of course, you're going to get backlash. And now you return the plane. Well, now Ford spoke about it and he gives his explanation. Here we go. Let's listen to it and let's talk about it right here on Born with Purpose. Let's go.
And I heard loud. I heard loud and clear because I'm the only person in the world that gives out a cell number. And I heard loud and clear from the people that this was not the time to purchase a plane. So I've directed the staff, provincial staff, to be in contact, which they are, with Bombardier, sell it immediately and at the same cost. We took possession last week. I immediately sent that message out to the media. I heard from the people, and I'm the premier that listens to the people. If they don't like something, I'm not too shy to change my mind and say, okay, this isn't the time to move on.
Hold up, wait a minute. Dougie Fresh, did you guys just hear what he said? He said, and I'm paraphrasing, that if he does something and the people don't like it, he's for the people and he will make the necessary changes. We heard him say that. He did it with the plane. But now, is he going to do that with OSAP? Because you got tons of students, hundreds of thousands of Ontario students. They're worried, they're concerned that school is coming up this fall and that the government is not going to give them enough of a loan to pay for their tuition and expenses. And people are crying out about it. We're gonna get to talking about the plane in a little bit, but we just heard him say it. If the people don't like it, he is willing to make the changes. Premier Ford, Dougie Fresh, this is a change you need to make. OSAP, the students need OSAP. They need to go to school. Make those changes. Anyway, let's move on.
I also understand the scrutiny. You know, there's no one in this country that is scrutinized more than I am. I'm willing to take that. What kind of really disturbs me is the inconsistency with the media. We have the federal government, rightfully so, and let's put the Prime Minister to the side, that they went out and bought $753 million of jets for the ministers, rightfully so, by the way. We live in a massive country. No word. When it comes to the Quebec, buying $107 million of 3 jets, which I agree. They live in a massive province. No scrutiny. But when I do it, I guess there's a double standard, and that's my position. I have to take that. But I just want to explain to the people, our province is massive. I have to get to the north numerous times. There are no charter flights up in the north. And speaking of charter flights, no premier in the history of this province, when I took office, I sold the 2 planes. I think people didn't think that premiers had planes. They've had planes ever since the inception of premiers flying on the plane. I flew charter for 6 years. And no premier's ever done that. And I don't begrudge anyone. I don't begrudge the ministers. They need it, right? Federal ministers. Quebec needs it. Former premiers need it. I chose not to do that and flew charter. Now what's happening, charter, they're canceling stops in pretty well majority of all northern jurisdictions, or they'll have one flight going into Thunder Bay or one flight maybe into Sudbury. I hear they're canceling the Sudbury side, one of the airlines. So I got to find another mode of transportation.
I'm going to say something here that is going to maybe ruffle some feathers and stuff like that. I don't have a problem with the private jet. I don't. There are many benefits to a private jet. And if I was wealthy, I would have a private jet. Why? You don't have to wait. It's a private jet. You go with you and other people. You get to go wherever you want, whenever you want. You don't have to wait on the schedule of Air Canada or WestJet or any other airline. You go whenever you want. You go wherever you want. You go to whatever airport you want. There are benefits to a private jet. And yes, he is right. Politicians do have a private jets, including the federal government. However, it is the timing. It is the timing. It is a time where Ontario people are sensitive about healthcare, sensitive about OSAP, all the cuts that are going on. It's groceries sky high, gas prices sky high. And yes, it's a national thing that inflation is going on. It's not just Ontario, but people are sensitive. And it's just the timing of getting this jet. Dougie Fresh, if you needed this jet, why didn't you get it at an earlier time? And why say it now? Why buy it now? You should have gotten it earlier. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. Oh dang it, I lost my train of thought. Timing. It's about timing. And it's about wording too. Now, Premier Ford, what you should have done is, and whether it be the truth or not, this is what you should have said. The Ontario government is going to purchase a plane that is specifically designed for the Premier of Ontario, whether it is myself or another Premier moving forward. This will be their jet for the next however many years. This isn't Doug Ford's jet. This is for the Premier of Ontario and any politicians in the party that are welcome to use this jet. This is not a jet for me. This is a convenient way to get to the destinations I need to get to in Ontario when needed so I could serve the people of Ontario at my quickest convenience. Any questions? Done. And if the price comes up later, the price comes up later. There's just ways you could word things, and whatever you say, you're gonna have debate, right? But when the headline is Doug Ford purchased a $28 million private jet, of course it's gonna ruffle some feathers. But you know, there's just ways you could have reworded it, and yeah, and we know how Ford is. Ford just tells it like it is. Ford is not. He's a politician, but at the same time, there's times he's not a politician. He works on emotion, and you know, that's just Ford, man. So it's timing, man. It's timing. I personally don't have a problem with private jets. I know you might have a problem. You watching might have a problem. Yeah, it's just timing, right? Well, I want to know your thoughts on this. I want to know your thoughts on this. Should Doug Ford have a private jet? Mind you, Mark Carney has a private jet. You look across the border, there's Air Force One, but Air Force One belongs to whoever is the president. It's not Donald Trump's plane. Donald Trump can use it while he's president. Well, whoever's the next president, it becomes their plane to use. That's how it is, when you put it in that way. But I want to know your thoughts. Do you think Ford should have given the plane back? Or, do you think he should have kept it and explained himself better? I don't know. I want to know your thoughts. Dougie Fresh. Like, share, and subscribe to Born with Purpose. And hit that alert button so that when a video comes up, you'll be the first to watch it. All right. God bless. Love y'all. I'm out. Peace.